Hi, this is Dee from Lap Performance. I want to talk to you a little bit about winter fat biking and some tips and a little bit of trail etiquette that's going to make your life and every trail user's life a little bit easier and a little bit more enjoyable when they're out enjoying the groomed trails in the wintertime. As the sport of fat biking grows in the winter, we get more and more beginners and new trail users, and also more grooming equipment and grooming more areas and more trails to actually be able to fat bike on. I think it's about that time to do a couple tips and tricks. So first off, air pressure. Fat biking is about air pressure in your tires. It's all based on the snow conditions. Like the snow we have right now is very light and fluffy and doesn't have a lot of moisture content. And honestly, you need to be running about 3 psi on your tires or so. But it's definitely based on trail conditions. If you're leaving a rut or a trench or sinking in, either the trail's not set up yet, and you shouldn't be on it anyway, or your tires got too much air in it. It's really that simple, And most times than not, it's an air pressure game. So please be mindful of the air pressure. If you're rutting or trenching a trail, the only thing you're doing is ruining it for everyone else behind you. So definitely check your air pressure. The other thing too is fat biking is not mountain biking in the summer. You're ripping mountain bikes. Fat biking is a steady, smooth, not a torque kind of game. So like you want to ride like a gear or two higher than probably normal. You don't want to stand up and try to mash the pedals because all you do is cut a trench in the trail. You want to carry momentum, have a smooth, consistent cadence. All that kind of stuff makes it easier. And also preserves the trail for all the trail users. The other point is too is if you're on the trail and you mess up on a climb and can't get to the top of it, do not walk up the middle of the tread. Get off to the side and walk up, and then get and mount back on your bike at the top. Chances are, like if you're on the hill and you get stuck and get off, chances are you're probably not going to get started again on that hill, just because the amount of torque and the amount of effort it's going to take to get going again. Then all of a sudden, tread. So if something like that happens, just get off the side of the trail and walk up the side of the trail until you get to the top. Then you can get back on the bike and you preserve the trail surface behind you, and you're also, not wasting a bunch of energy trying to get back on the bike to start climbing about 4 or 5 times going up that hill. The next point is, the way you're riding, like, in the summertime, you can really lean your bike and, you want, to rail a turn. Fat bike, you kind of want to keep your body weight kind of center of the bike. You can kind of lean the bike, but you want to keep your body weight. You don't want to lean with the bike. You know what I mean? You kind of want to let the bike do its thing underneath of you, but not really try to push into a turn, because honestly, with the snow, you're probably not going to hold. You know what I mean? So it's a fat biking to mountain biking. Fat biking is a little slower, steady, smooth, balanced. It's that type of game, where mountain biking is as fast as you can go, as much power as you can put down, and let it rip. Let it eat. So, definitely some differences there. Anytime you can carry momentum, and that, and to help you up a hill, you're gonna be way better off. I mean, that's the same with mountain biking in that regard. But the more momentum you carry, the easier it's gonna be for you to get up and over obstacles, get up a hill, get up something punchy. And if there is a rut in the trail, don't ride the rut. You know what I mean? Like, all you do is make it deeper and make it harder for everyone else. You kind of want to get on either side of it and try to expand the tread. Maybe you can push some snow back into the rut while you're riding. Obviously, that's a little riskier, because as you get closer to the edge, the tread might not be as hard. You might bury your front wheel and land in the snow, once or twice. But still, if everyone's just hitting the same rut, then all you do is making a groomer operator go back out and do a bunch more work. So definitely be mindful of that. Like, if you can get on either side of it and try to help smash it back in or widen the trail, that's a way better option. But You know, the groomed trails are for everybody. They're multi-use. You know, so whether you're a snowshoer, cross-country skier, or a fat biker, we all got to watch what we're doing and take care of the trails for everyone else. You know, if you're a hiker, you know, if you're sinking in, like it's called post holing, if you're sinking in with your foot, please walk off the side of the trail, or, you know, today that's just not the day for you to go out there and hike. The only thing you're doing is ruining an experience for everybody else, you know. So just, you know, a couple tips to be mindful of, so everybody, you know, everybody can have an enjoyable experience, you know. Last thing is, don't ride in the same line as everybody. You know what I mean? Like, the only way that tread's going to get nice and beat down and hard and solid is if everyone's trying to widen the tread. You know, maybe like a half a tire length, you know, going out. You know, and that's actually going to make for a lot better conditions than everyone riding in one track. So those are just some basic fat bike winter tips. Got any questions or concerns or anything, you can always call us here at the shop. Questions are free. You know what I mean? We're more than happy to answer, give you our 2 cents or advice. And, you know, we want to make sure that you have a great experience out on the trails. Thanks a lot and have a great day.